Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This is our 1-year anniversary of the show. Big shout out to everybody in the room right now. Whoop, whoop.
Yep, good for us. Entertaining the world.
Special thanks to all the listeners out there, all the sponsors. Special thanks to all you guys for sticking with us for a whole year. Thank God we got rid of piece of shit Paul and replaced it with John and Shuley.
Yeah, that was
Paul's
a big
fucking complete flake, and we don't need him. Thank God you're gone, Paul. I can't see you guys, but I'm going to introduce the first guy. It's Anthony, the cheek buster Shuley. What's up, Big Shules?
Nothing, man. Just Peter gazing over here.
Yeah, well, there you go. Because it's going right next. You're going to Johnny, the Peter Gazer Risotto.
What's up? What's up?
And then you got Moneyline cheek busting Welsh. What's up?
What's up? Nothing. Got a haircut.
It looks good, dude.
That's what I think. It looks nice.
I think it's sexual.
Yeah, it look. You know what? You wear it well. That gray's coming in. It looks good on you.
Yeah, you took years off.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might roll with it for a little bit.
Calling you old silver fox soon.
My head's freezing, but whatever.
It's a price you have to pay for beauty.
Z-Bird.
Yeah.
How was the weekend? I heard you did some piloting.
Yeah, so I got a drone and I bought myself one and I was super excited to go take this drone out. I was like, fuck, dude. And it kept raining and I was like, never got to use it. And of all people, Dino ended up calling me like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm going to try to fly this drone. And Dino's like, well, dude, I'll come hang out. And I'm like, well, meet me down McGee at like 10 o'clock. We're going to fly the drone.
What a weird response. Like, hey, what's up tomorrow? Like, I got to fly my drone. But besides that, I'm wide open.
Yeah, so I watched I had a little drone I bought to practice flying my good drone, and I was like flying around the house, driving my lady nuts, and I was kind of getting good at it, and I'm like, all right, I can take this down McGee. And I go down McGee, and I knew to wear shitty clothes. And Dino shows up, and I knew right away he was going to be angry. He had on nice clothes. He didn't have on drone clothes.
Dude, it's been raining and snowing for 3 weeks. McGee's going to be muddy.
Right, and I'm thinking as soon as I have to go track this drone down, he's gonna get mad at me. And sure enough, it didn't take long. So I'm down by soldiers and sailors, and I'm flying the drone. And dude, you want to let it go. And there's a Russian family up at the basketball court, and they're playing basketball, and they won't stop looking at the drone.
You got to give them a skim.
Right, so I'm going to do a flyby as they do in Top Gun. So I did a flyby on the Russians, and the dude covered his son's head, and next thing you know, the fucking drone just took off.
You think you think the Russians took down your drone?
We're not rolling it out because it went by the Russians and then it was gone.
I'm sure they have a code to just drop drones whenever they want, in their cell phone.
Yeah, right.
Hit this drone code and we'll take it down.
They had air defense systems.
Yeah, we got to ask Mishka about the drone code. She ain't gonna tell us, but fucking, there's probably one.
Surely, I thought of that same thing. I'm like, they probably have something in their cell phones that deflected my drone to go above McGee. So all I had was my cell phone in the video footage. The last footage I had was of it flying up over the rec center and then landing in a tree. So I go walk all the way around McGee, go up by where that those houses are at in that street. I don't know what that street's called. It's when you wrap around Greenfield Avenue, and I'm looking for my drone in these trees, and I'm going down in the woods, and I can't find it. And I'm looking at Dino, come down here and help me find my drone.
No way.
And no way. It could have been my firstborn child down there. He would have been I'm not getting fucking any dirt on my Air Force Ones, dog. You're on your own.
Did he let him fly it at all?
No.
Because
I'm surprised Dino didn't wreck the drone and then not go look for it. And
this thing sucks.
This thing's stupid. See you later.
Well, the thing was with the drone, I was gonna let him fly it, but he got down there 20 minutes late, so I already ran through one battery. So I was on my last battery, and I was flying it back and forth like this, and I was like, "Fuck it, just go for it." And that's when it got taken down by the Russians, and I don't know, it's somewhere at McGee now.
Got a little too cocky with the drone.
Yeah, so if anyone's out there who has a drone, it's not really using it. I think we got a friend or two that has one. Like let's go out and drone together, dude. Because I don't have money like that just to be throwing drones away. But yeah, that was my adventures with a drone. But I guess I'm 40 years old. I'm kind of a loser for doing it. People were looking at me weird down McGee. But yeah, that's what I did on Saturday.
Could you imagine if you like walk by and you seen Z-birds like in the because like out there's no you could see right through all the woods right now because there's no fucking laser. You see Z-bird just in the woods. Okay, like dude, what the fuck are you doing?
No, throwing a rock up in a tree to get
his
drone.
trying to get his drone back. I don't think I would have helped you either.
That's fucked up, dude. What are you gonna do, dude? But how was your guys' weekend?
I honestly can't say. I can't even think what happened during the weekend. I don't think I did a fucking thing.
No.
Yeah.
Not much going on.
Recovered from a little headache from New Year's, and that was about it.
Yeah. When was New Year's? Friday?
Yeah, that was New Year's Day. New Year's Eve was Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, well, New Year's Day, I have like a big family thing, so I needed a little recovery time from that.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, I mean, of course, I can't remember any of it. I had to.
Did everybody make it to New Year's? I made it to like 11:15, and I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore.
Dude, I was in bed at 12:05.
12:05.
Me and my one daughter Maria were like, "Let's go."
Right.
I was just done with it,
Were you two the last two up? Was everybody else?
No,
still
everybody else stayed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got after a little bit. Actually, I got after a little bit on like New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve. Nobody came over. Misha stopped over for like a couple hours each day, and like that was it.
Yeah. I cooked some dinner, and that was fucking it. Smoked some weed. Fucking oldest. Like, what are you gonna do? No one could have like a house party. You can't fucking.
You can't even go anywhere.
Can't even go.
No.
Can't go to Diesel and get a bottle.
No.
Can't bottle pop. What are you gonna do on New Year's if you can't pop bottles?
I don't know,
Cook
dude.
dinner,
I
go to
thought
sleep.
yesterday's was going to be open. I thought my mom was going to have the back door open, but they didn't open either.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually really surprising.
Yeah, dude, I went to bed at 10 o'clock. My girlfriend woke me up at like 11:55, like to be up for New Year's. As soon as it was midnight, I went right back to sleep.
Yeah, no, Blaney gave her some weed. She was out. It was like I was like close. I think it was like 11:30, and I was still up. And I was like, I'm gonna make it. And then like I rolled over, and it was 12:15, and I was like, huh.
Just not.
Gave her a little pat on the head, like, hey,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Now, like I know like Dick Clark and that, like he's not here, but like they took over his show. And did you see the one dude who was on the show? He's hilarious. He's the gay dude who does all the Real Housewives.
Andy from Bravo. He was
Yeah, and like,
he was Steeler drunk.
He was Steeler drunk asking Anderson Cooper to come take acid at his house. I'm like, it was fucking, they had like clips of it. I didn't watch it, but I was watching these clips. I'm like, they had like 10 different clips of him. Like he was super drunk and like he made that whole show.
They were doing
You know
shots
what I
of tequila and
Yeah,
fucking,
they were both pretty hit.
And cocaine, I think.
Anderson
Yeah,
Cooper,
yeah.
like, if you can't do shots, don't do shots. Like he would like
Especially
do
on TV.
He'd be like,
Yuck.
like, dude, don't
This
do
is
yeah.
so bad. And he said something. He made a dorky joke about being on shrooms too or acid, and that's when Andy was like, "Dude, I mean, we could do acid tonight if you want." Like,
I got a sheet.
Yeah,
I have a whole sheet of
I
it.
drank all this 1942. Like, I'm ready to do fucking acid.
Yeah, something to level me off from all the coke I
Like
did.
he was like he like wasn't talking shit on Bravo, but he was like saying like when he said he like I guess I'm going back to Bravo, like just like,
Yeah.
like in a condescending voice, like dude, everybody, whatever job your job is, you fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And then I was watching Below Deck yesterday,
Oh, I was
And
watching it with Rose.
and he,
Fucking
oh
hate
man,
it.
dude, it's crazy good.
Dude, I mean, I watch it because that's Rose's shit.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I'll watch
buddy.
it with her.
Okay,
I was
just
like-
say it's a good show.
No, you know what? I like the older ones better than the newer ones. I'll be honest.
You don't like Captain Lee?
Is that to do with the white beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite. I don't like the chick.
You don't like Sandy?
No, I'm not a huge Sandy.
Sandy could be a little much
She
sometimes.
rubs me the wrong way. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I kind of agree with you. I still watch it, but I mean, this isn't a Below Deck podcast. I forget where I was going with this. Oh, Andy was on like the after show, and I was like doing something that was still on, and he was like talking about like he's like, here I am sober now, having to deal with fucking this. Like he had to go back to work on Monday like everybody else and fucking deal with fucking their bullshit.
Good for him.
Yeah, I guess everyone has parts of its life that suck. Even the dudes on TV.
Yeah, even rich people.
He's like uber rich too.
Yeah, I think
He's like a million different shows that he made.
he's on TV. He's him and what's his name?
Ryan Seacrest.
Seacrest are just on TV constantly.
Hardest working man in Hollywood.
Yep, dude, those New Year's shows were so fucking bad. I didn't catch. I think I was asleep by the time when Andy was Steeler drunk, but I didn't even like. I had another one on, and I'm like, what the fuck am I even watching, dude?
I caught J-Lo doing like Aerosmith, and like people were hating on it. It wasn't. I mean,
was it bad?
It was all right, but dude, like other than
I think
that,
I like seen like Cyndi Lauper when I was like flipping. Like, dude, how is Cyndi Lauper still?
dude,
singing?
it was a lot of commercial.
How is she singing out loud?
She was doing techno music. She wasn't even doing like her hits. She was doing like It was so weird, dude.
And then they
She was
had
doing the robot.
It looks like a different country because they had those people in those weird little boxes. We had masks on. Like I was like, I don't. There's nobody else around. There's a bunch of police barricades. They're worried, scared to death. Someone's gonna drive a fucking something into this fucking thing. Yeah,
A bus full of Corona.
yeah. That's something I never ever wanted to do was go to New York and fucking watch that ball drop.
Yeah.
How do you pee?
Thanks.
You get on there, there's like a million people.
I think it's
caged
just
in like
free
animals.
for all pissing on each other.
Yeah.
There's just nothing to do. I mean, what do? You sit around and you get drunk and then you wait for the ball. I mean, there's no entertainment. I mean, if you're not up by that stage, like it's like fucking terrible.
If you can't get a good look at Cyndi Lauper, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Why go?
Yeah.
So the Steelers made it in the playoffs. That was, you know what I mean? And it looks like we're playing the Browns again.
What do you think?
So, I mean, I think the Steelers are going to – I think they're going to beat the Browns. I don't think they're going to beat the shit out of them because the Browns barely beat our second team. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the Steelers win.
I think the city of Pittsburgh is wildly overconfident right now.
Yeah, every time they're wildly overconfident.
We're setting ourselves up here for a perfect loss,
Yeah.
which I definitely think can happen.
And we do that quite often.
Yeah. The Browns got major COVID issues. Their head coach got COVID.
The head coach and their best lineman, I think, is out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bintoni,
Which makes me think, like, dude, these two just play each other. Like, what Steelers are going to pop up with it now?
Well, I seen an article. They were saying that after the game, him and Tomlin hugged.
Yeah, dudes were hugging them. I mean, they played a football game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what?
Right.
Yeah, but Stefanski, what he's done with that team, that's like major blow to them if he's not there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you probably want your head coach that fucking major shit organization and get you in the playoffs.
Can't they just put him in a booth by himself?
That's what I mean. Like, you
Put
can't
him in a bubble.
box.
Who gives a shit?
Like Johnny Travolta.
Yeah, bubble him up.
Yeah.
I mean, that one head coach, I forget what fucking college it was. He was like in a hospital bed in a suite by himself, like with a headset on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Can he coach?
Can he do that? But I don't know. Head coaches, they need to be on the field. You know what I mean? Head coaches I don't know. They're not playing. He's not. I don't know if he calls plays or not. But most head coaches don't.
I think their play caller got it too.
Yeah, the special teams coach is going to be their interim head coach or whatever.
I see.
Wow.
Somebody fucking was like, Cleveland needs a coach, and it was a picture of Todd Haley.
Yeah.
Like, send them out there. I don't know, dude. People were like blowing Rudolph. He stinks. He stinks.
I think he looked better.
You know why he looked okay? Because he threw the ball down the field.
Well, yeah, he was making.
But dude, he throws a decent ball.
He has a decent arm. Well,
yeah.
He makes some of the worst throws I've ever seen before in my life.
No, dude, I think the longer ones look better than some of the mid-range.
That's
ones.
He could throw it. He could throw a decent long ball.
Like
yeah,
right
he threw. Yeah, that one he threw to Claypool was a major throw.
And then the one Claypool, it was like 2 feet too fucking far.
But he like sometimes will hold the ball like he got all the time in the world. Like, bro, you got your ribs.
Listen,
he has no sense of like urgency.
The
in
rush,
pocket.
yeah.
Yeah, he cannot feel that presence at all, which is insane. 0 feet.
Move,
But dude, every time he threw like a good one, I'm like, all right, now maybe he's getting to a rhythm. They brought Dobbs in. I'm like,
yeah, that was a weird move. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And like they were like,
is Dobbs hairless?
yes.
Yeah,
He has to be.
Yeah,
He looks
I
like-
think he has.
I thought that was
alopecia.
Shazier.
Yeah,
like Shazier.
Shazier, yeah. Yeah, have you ever seen him in person? My man don't got an ounce of hair on him.
Really?
Yeah, it's something. But Rudolph got a decent like long ball. I don't know. He's not the answer here.
I think he's a stopgap until either we draft someone in this or next draft or we draft after that.
I mean, Ben can't play next year unless he's hurt and he's like hiding something. He can come back next year and like throw the ball downfield.
I mean, he still went 11-3. It's not like he fucking sucked this year. So.
Yeah, but once they figured out our or
Yeah, the short pass
offense.
thing,
Yeah, I mean, then he had a decent second half. He caught it, but like Rudolph was throwing the ball downfield consistently. Like, why would you not do that with
But
Ben
when,
Roethlisberger?
yeah, but when he did that, then it opened up the short stuff. all
Sure,
over
it makes
again.
everything work.
Yeah. Except for our run game.
Which is just
It's
non-existent.
so bad.
just crazy.
Dude, if I was the Browns, and not to give them like, dude, I'd run Nick Chubb. Dude, Nick Chubb, like,
They should run it down our throats.
dude, run it down the throat. They got, dude, yeah, I'd run at least like 50 times.
Yeah, they should. He should have 20, 30, or
Yeah.
25, 30 carries.
Dude, Chubbs has like a 48-yard run. Then they got him like on a sideline, and he's just sitting there like looking all pissed. The whole
48-yard run where like he like just was running people over.
time. Right. He's a
Dude,
beast.
he ran over Minka Fitzpatrick. He's
Yeah,
not a
right.
Slouch, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Minka Fitzpatrick in open field is making that tackle probably fucking 90% of the time, and he wasn't even close to making that tackle.
Yeah, he was like falling backwards and broke his arm tackle.
Because Baker Mayfield,
I like Baker, man.
He's
I
not-
like
he's
him
not a
as
bad
like a human being. I don't think he's that great of a quarterback. He'll throw a great one, then throw a shitty one.
Yeah, he makes them. Oh, yeah, I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah,
I
he's
do.
good, but like he's not like
No, he's not. He's not Dan Marino.
no.
Would you
I-
rather
I-
have him or Mason?
I would bet Baker in a second.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I don't know. Dudes start like blowing Mace. I don't know. People just blow Steelers on Twitter. It drives me nuts.
Well, it's like anything. Like they have one bad game, it's fire the fucking coach. Dude completes one pass, it's like he's going into the Hall of Fame. It's just how it's always been in Pittsburgh.
Like
And
fucking
it'll always be like that.
dudes were blowing Highsmith, old 56.
I'm like, were we watching the same game? I
Yeah.
seen Heinz. He'd get there,
He'll make
and then he'll
I
get
think-
juked.
yeah.
He got juked like a million times.
Couldn't cover a can of paint. Fucking, he's just not. They wrote an article like he was like the Steelers Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Like that's insane to me.
I like texted
he
you during the
yeah, he
game.
definitely had like a better game, but like
Dude, I
I
seen
don't
him
know.
get juked and like fall over like 3 times. I'm like, damn, dude. Like
don't get me wrong.
maybe the turf is bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or like he'd get to the quarterback and then like run past
Yeah,
him.
he
or
like-
like get
He
guided
takes.
past
You know what
him.
he does? He takes bad angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He I don't know. He's not the
He had
answer.
that one. Everybody thought it was like a 6-yard loss, and then Mason ended up like getting the first down. It was like a 3rd and something. He started running up the sideline.
It'll be interesting if they fucking come out with that short pass and shit. We're not winning the game.
We'll see. We'll see if my man Spillane's back. You know, that should answer a lot of
Is
questions.
Spillane supposed to come back?
Fuck no, his knee's destroyed.
I think he's
Really?
practicing. I think he's
He's
practicing.
fucking Superman.
I mean, their middle linebacker situation is they're desperate. So like,
That dude Avery Williamson is weak.
I mean,
He got trucked like 3 times, dude.
put a neck roll on me and send me out there.
I still got the neck roll
Do
in the
you?
crib, dude.
I'll fucking throw a cowboy collar on right now. Fucking.
Dude, when's the last time? How long ago was it when the Steelers and the Browns played in the playoffs?
I like that.
They play-
I like that transition you did there. That was nice. It was 2002, rowdiest football game of all time.
Tell us about it.
Johnny, you said you were there.
I was there.
Brown Steelers. Tommy Maddox is the quarterback.
Yeah, they had Kelly Holcomb.
They had Kelly Holcomb, which I've always Holcomb played well against us. I feel like.
Dude, he played great. He like got him to the playoffs, and for some reason I think they like ended up getting rid of him, or like they drafted somebody else and he got benched. But dude, he was lighting the Steelers up.
Yeah. So Heinz Field, Steelers Browns. Steelers are fucking getting their ass kicked. They came out flat. Kendrell Bell had like a fucking broken leg. They shot that up. He played a major game. He was
Yeah.
sticking people with like I remember like it was like the 4th quarter and like his leg just wasn't working anymore. He's like dragging it behind.
Dude,
him.
I don't think he was right after that. in
Yeah,
his
no, I
career.
think that literally fucked him up because like he went to Kansas City and was like never the same. But he was just dragging that leg behind him and still lighting dudes up. I remember me and Andy were sitting at Ears' house, and Chance called us, and it was like we were there to watch. Went to Ears' house to watch the game, and fucking Chance called us like, "Hey, I got 3 tickets. You dudes want them?" He was down there scalping and couldn't get rid of them. He's like, "I'm fucking freezing cold. I'm going home." And we are like, "Fuck it, we'll go." So me and Andy go. Ears didn't want to go. We call up these meets us. Chance gives us the tickets. We go in. We get down there like the second quarter. We're like, man, this was fucking dumb. We're paying. we had a 30-pack sitting in a warm living room, and now we're freezing. We're getting our titties scraped in. We're paying $10 a beer. Back in 2002, like $10 a beer was a major hit.
Yeah.
Major hit to the wallet.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I can only have 3 beers.
Yeah,
today.
I have 3 beers worth of money. Fucking, but we start coming. Dude, they fucking start coming back. It's the first game they ever played Renegade. The place was electric. They played it. I was reading something or I watched something today where they said they only played it twice. I swear they played that 3 or 4 fucking times.
I think they did too.
Or like parts of it, because like I remember when it came on and like people were just got real rowdy, and like I remember there was like 3 young dudes like our age next to us. We all were like pushing each other and shit. Like fucking, it was a major comeback.
Dude, that's the first time I heard them like use that beat. It's like boom, boom.
It was
like,
nuts.
Stadium's like, yeah.
The players didn't know what the fuck was going on. The players are like, look, like the video I watched today. The players like looking around, like fuck. They start fucking pushing each other. It was Heinz Field like doesn't get like that loud, you know, not compared to like the fucking Three Rivers and shit like that.
Yeah,
just because like
that noise escapes.
Right. It was fucking loud. It was rowdy, dude. Everybody and their mother had a fucking towel. Nobody was sitting down,
dude. When we like went to, like for the go ahead score, we like jumped up, dude. My sister Nikki was with me, and like I must have flailed her like into the aisle. And she like she almost like went down like rolling down the steps because like I was so excited, I jumped up.
Dude, it was one of those games that you were touching strangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're fucking it was a big stranger touching game. You're high fiving everybody.
The ushers in on it.
Yeah, fucking the usher doesn't give a fuck.
No.
People were coming down stealing seats. Fucking it was pandemonium. That was the most fun I ever had at a football game, but not even close. Sporting event, because I didn't go to the Bucco game, the Cueto game, because I opted to bartend.
Dude, I'll tell you what, it's 1A and 1B probably.
Yeah,
like because it was
the Browns, and the Browns were in the playoffs, and they were all fucking excited, and they were beating the fuck out of us. And
they were still a rival of ours, you know.
Yeah, they were.
The rivalry.
But you know it is like the Browns win like one thing and they act like they've like been there forever.
That's what they're doing right now.
They're like walking tall, sticking. Yeah, they are doing that now.
Yeah, I'm not like a fucking huge like I'm back in the day, dude. Like if the Steelers lost, like it ruined my week or at least a couple of days. Like now I could give a fuck less.
Yeah.
For the most part, but like the way Cleveland's acting, like I would love to beat the fuck out of these dirtballs.
Like bad too, like to the point.
Like
they shouldn't even have made.
Yeah, like go back home, you little fucking weirdos, and fucking hang out. Like you're in the playoffs. Like they made T-shirts which is weird, but like the Buccos made T-shirts. Like they made their own playoff T-shirts. Like playoff pound.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Dude, like dude, who the fuck printed those up? Dirt. Like that's fucking. That definitely fucking. That's definitely like somebody, like some bootlegger was sitting there like fucking like, oh man, playoff pound, we'll sell 1 million of these, and they probably fucking did.
Oh yeah, they're going like hotcakes.
You got Ray Cola sold fucking 72,000 of them. In front of Heinz Field.
Made $12,000 in Cleveland last weekend with a fucking with a pirate hat on turned backwards. Fucking But like so, like I was like, man, that's fucking what nerds they are. And then like some Cleveland fan immediately put like the Buccos playoff T-shirts underneath it.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, touche.
Yeah, you got us on that one. But yeah, it's gonna suck that it's a playoff game. There's not gonna be. I don't think they're letting it like
they're not letting anybody
any fans, which is gonna be weird for the players.
Dude, Cuomo's letting fucking like 7,000 people in the Bill Stadium, and I don't know what the fuck Cleveland had in.
I think they were at.
They looked at least 10,000 or something.
They looked like they had a lot of
12,000.
It was 12,000.
It was 12,000.
Yeah, it looked every bit of it.
How can't that work?
It could.
It could. It's just, yeah. Then you throw a little love shot to the fucking bars down there. Fucking North Shore bars are so fucked. It's insane. Starving.
Yeah, because nobody really goes to them bars besides like.
No,
like there are people at lunch that work down there, and then like sporting events.
Yeah. No, they need a fucking Steeler game. Even if you let like 12,000 people in, that would make other people like, oh, there's people around the stadium. Like, let's go down there and watch it instead of like fucking going wherever else.
Could you imagine if it was like back in the day and the same dudes were working the gates that were working the gates when we were kids? There'd be 60,000 people in there. You know what I mean? You'd have Bob Scheibel fucking. He'd let 52,000 people in for $5 a piece.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I remember the first time I snuck into a game, and fucking Frank took us, and. It was like me and all of the Donardos, and I was like, dude, we don't even. I knew we weren't getting tickets, but like in my head, I was like, oh, they're gonna give us like expired tickets or some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, we're like 8, 9 years old. We were playing the Bills. Carlo was a huge Bills fan, and like it was Monday Night Football. It was a big deal. Fucking, and I was getting nervous. I'm like, dude, how the fuck are we not getting in this fucking game? And I was like, where are our tickets at? And we're like feet from the stadium, and like fucking Frank just picked up like a Sports Illustrated piece of paper, ripped it up, and handed it to us, and we handed it to fucking somebody else, and we walked right in. And then I had another dude I did that for too.
I did that one time.
I did that. I'm sure everybody in Pittsburgh got a guy. We're not the only neighborhood that has a guy.
You had to hand him a 20, and then he'd rip a book of matches and give you half.
Yeah, I had a guy.
I
had a guy I worked with, and I tried to give him loot, he wouldn't take him. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah, of course they got guys. All the old Oakland and Greenfield people were like worked on it.
Yeah,
of course you got a guy.
And it was this when I was young, obviously. We went and sat in some seats. Somebody was working. Someone from Greenfield was working and had a section. But when I did it when I was older, it was when everybody chilled in the end zone and just partied in the end zone. So it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'd have to fucking waste $60 on a fucking bullshit ticket that I wasn't going to use anyhow, and just go fucking walk in. It's a good hookup.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There'd be 80,000 people in that motherfucker.
Oh, dude. Money line. I'm gonna throw it to you right now. You said the Whites, they're back at it again.
Yeah, the Whites.
What's going on?
I think I've seen the whitest shit I ever seen in my life the other day. So I'm on the road to recovery here. I can't do too much when I'm working out, so I go up Shenley Park and walk like an old man every day. I mix in some hills. It's a vigorous walk. You know what I mean? It's about 3.5 miles.
It's a brisk walk.
I'm fucking. I burn about 500, 600 calories each walk, so it's a workout. So I'm on my walk. I'm wrapping my walk up, and I just like look over, and it was like warm one day this weekend, and like Shenley was packed. Dudes were playing. The Whites were playing frisbee golf. Fucking like. The frisbee golf course was jam packed. Like people were like waiting to throw. I'm like, this is crazy. Then part of me was like, that don't look too bad. I bet that's kind of fun. But then I'm thinking in my head, like, is this where I'm at now? Like I'm walking up the oval by myself, and now I'm like thinking about
You're watching them throw. Like, nice throw, bud.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, should I go get fucking 32 frisbees fucking to throw at the steel cage? Like, do I not? I need something else to do. So fucking so I'm walking up. And I see 3 dudes dressed with overalls on, but like they didn't work for anybody. Like it was 3 buddies hanging out. Overalls, fucking knee pads, metal detectors, fucking earphones, the whole 9 yards, and little shovels.
Yeah.
So they're like, what do you mean? Yeah. Why?
You ever seen that up there before?
No, I don't. Not that I can recall. Fucking, and then the one I'm like staring at them. They're like spread out a little bit, with like staying within a team. They definitely have they have a game plan.
Yeah,
they have a grid set up.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm like, these white motherfuckers, dude. And so the one dude gets some hits, and you know what I mean. He like calls his boy. I stopped. I was like, I gotta. If this asshole brings up a fucking treasure, like I'm here to see it. And fucking, he's digging with his little shovel. Fucking, he only dug like 6 inches into the ground. Like, bro, you never watched fucking the Alaska show?
Oak Island.
Yeah, you never watched the Alaska show where they're fucking mining for gold? You gotta go deep, my man.
Dude, he's not looking for Blackbeard's gold. He's looking for an engagement ring. Some bitch fell off her finger.
You think they're like up there?
That's what they're looking for.
They're
like
looking
jewelry that broke off.
They're looking for chains and shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're looking for.
So, 3 of them. Like, what is the money in that?
Dude, if you find a decent engagement ring, it's like $10,000.
Are engagement rings just falling off hands at Shenley Park?
Apparently, you said there's a million people up there throwing frisbee. Rings are flying. You're throwing that frisbee, it might fly off.
You're throwing frisbees with your fucking engagement ring on?
Maybe
You're
they want
serious about
or
it.
like a chain breaks. They're playing like soccer. Somebody's chain breaks.
Right. Okay. I mean, I guess chains can be expensive.
I'm just saying, I might get out there. I don't know. I got a good idea.
I don't know. I was taken aback, and they weren't old, dude. They were probably like in their mid-40s. That's too young to be a metal detector.
If
guy.
you start watching Oak Island and shit like that, you might want to get in the game.
Yeah, fuck the drone. I'm getting a metal detector.
Dude, you don't see.
Well, you got competition.
Dude, when you go to the beach, you never see them like that, like Ocean City, Maryland. After everybody goes in, people going in, picking their shit up.
I guess.
I've lost an engagement ring or wedding ring in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, like you're engaged. Your
wedding ring. Yeah, I was in Mexico.
I mean, what's that? Like, what's a dude's ring cost? $500-600?
I think mine was like $400.
That's okay. So you're gonna spend your Saturday with 2 of your boys, fucking hoping to fucking find that treasure of Chili's fucking.
It is.
It probably is exciting when that thing starts going. Dude, their metal detectors didn't look cheap. Like they were legit.
They were into it.
Yeah, they were into it. It wasn't like fucking the plastic shit. Like
Plus, their wives aren't there. I mean, that's right there. That's,
Right,
that's the
right.
treasure.
That's
the treasure.
That's the main thing. Yeah, like I'm gonna go. The knee pads really like fucking like took.
You
I was
thought
like,
they were blowing each
I was
other
like,
in
this.
the woods.
I was like, this is something. And then the dude had a little like belt where he like put his like. It wasn't a real shovel. It was like one of those little like. It was like a gold digger shovel. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, this is fucking crazy. And like, yes, I have seen people like at the beach doing it, but they're like fucking 90.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was. I thought it was a little early for these guys to be fucking to be like treasure hunters. But like, watch these dudes. Like, if I like went on like Facebook, they're probably like millionaires for fucking finding shit up Shenley Park and fucking reselling it.
Yeah, they're laughing all the way to the bank, all the way to the pawn shop.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine some of the shit,
I kind of want to go up there next time it's nice and fucking just like we should all go up there as like a podcast and like
Just
fucking
follow them around.
and just like just like fucking like sit on their turf with some bullshit like metal detectors and just be like, "What's up, man?" and try to fight them.
We'll set up like a blanket.
Like,
right
yeah,
when
you
they're
don't
about-
own this land.
Yeah, no way. And like they were, to me, they were hunting in all the wrong places too, because like they were like you know, like where the frisbee golf course is, where it all opens up, and like the hill that goes up, fucking towards the skating rink.
Yeah.
And like they were walking along the road there, man. I'm like, there's nobody even really walks here. Like you're in the wrong
What are you
spot.
looking for? Change?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if
Dude,
they,
imagine what they'd find up old Prospect Drive. You know what I mean?
Thank God it's not a rubber detector. You know?
Fucking
Oh.
metal anal beads.
yeah. I think we got to back off that. Yeah. This could
Well,
go-
anyway, dude, the geese are on the move, money.
Dude, the geese. I don't know. So when I walk through Shenley. I walk all the way to the cathedral, across the bridge and shit. Then I turn around and up Flagstaff, and so on. I was doing it the other day, and there was about 50 geese just in the middle of Flagstaff.
Just waiting for you.
I was like,
And
what? I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, they were all the way to the right, and I walk up the left part of it. So I was like, they're far enough. I kept my eye on them, make sure like no like major like mother hen was charging me or anything like that. So I was cool, and I just thought like, I never seen them there before. That was weird. They probably stopped, needed a bite to eat, on the way to somewhere warmer. I go back today, jam packed with geese still, and I'm like, dude, we got an issue. And now, like they all, I don't know, what do geese eat? Are they eating like worms and shit in the ground, or like
I have no
whatever?
clue.
Fucking, I don't know, whatever they're fucking eating.
Jack's fear.
Yeah, they're planning on eating me. They were moved all over to the left side where I walk, so I obviously don't. I'm like, fuck, I'm not dealing with a herd of geese, a gaggle. So fucking, I had to reroute. So I walk straight, and I go up the right side, and I hear ha ha, but now it's freezing out. So I like walk with like one of those like pullover mask fucking like head things, and I got my earphones in, so like you could run up on me, and I really couldn't hear shit, but I heard. And I was like, "Oh, dude!" I almost fell down the steps, fucking. And I look up, and it was this big ass crow with his wings up at me, and I'm like, "Motherfucker, dude!" So I ran.
It was a
Ran from the
mockingbird.
crow.
Yeah, I ran. Had nothing to do with the geese. I ran from a fucking crow today.
It
I don't know
says
what the deal with
Listen,
me and birds are.
City
I don't
crows
know.
are tough, though.
They
dude.
smell fear.
Dude, city crows,
They're
dude.
tough.
Yeah, they eat bullets.
They eat cigarette
They're up the
butts, dude.
fucking Hill District eating fucking rap snacks and bullets.
and flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah. I ain't fucking with a city crow.
Nah, no way.
Dude, it says here the geese in the wintertime, they eat roots, shoots, stems, seeds, and leaves. It's what it says they eat.
So they're not going anywhere.
No, not till that snow comes.
Man, I'm not a hunter. I've said that a million times, but like I like to go out there with a fucking just drop
With a
some-
shotgun.
and or maybe just like one and like hang it from the pool where they show the movies at. Just one dead one, and just to show the rest of them like, hey, I'm not here to play.
Yeah, teach them a lesson.
Yeah, because I mean, there's ongoing issues here with me. There's no doubt in my mind that one day I'm gonna get attacked by a goose. I know it's gonna happen. I try to avoid them, and I can't.
Yeah.
Like these obviously have to be the Southside geese, right? Or do we just have herds, gaggles of
Dude,
geese?
there's gaggles of geese everywhere. I don't know why.
Why don't hunters hunt fucking, like, when you see a bunch of deer, like, oh, we got to get rid of these deer. Like, dude, I'm seeing a ton of city geese. Get them the fuck out.
Yeah, can you eat a goose?
Yeah, fucking, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm not eating a goose, but, like, somebody can.
You should, just to, exert your dominance.
Yeah, I should fucking hang one up and just fucking
Bite
gnaw
its
on
head
some-
off.
His face.
and just sit on the cement and fucking cook the other goose and just look around and fucking put its blood on my fucking face. Like, dude, I got a nice walking, like, fucking route going. I don't want to fuck it up. At night, I got like hills. I take a break, fucking flatten out hills again, and like these geese are fucking ruining my life.
Yeah. Don't give in.
I don't know. Would you guys be scared if you like saw like 50 geese? Would you avoid them?
I mean,
Yeah, if I seen 50, yeah, I'd get the. I wouldn't walk right towards them.
I wouldn't
for
walk
sure.
through them.
Yeah,
I'd walk
I'm not
around
gonna
them.
run through the fucking.
White
geese.
people were walking dangerously close. I'm like,
Danger close.
I mean, and that made me feel better. Like, well, these geese are gonna fuck these people up before they get to me, and I'll be able to get away.
Dude.
Unless geese can smell fear, and then they're coming right for me.
Did you ever see like them hawks, like them big hawks?
Yeah, bro. I go on these walks. I see it all. I gotta
dude,
get.
if you go out on these nature walks, you're gonna see little
Yeah,
nature.
I don't like it.
Dude, the one like
I'm
butt
jumping the
Seabird's head the
squirrel-
one day,
Yeah,
but
dude.
he wasn't paying attention. I'm like, dude, what are you like?
I swear to God, one got me last week. Fucking
hawk?
scared right over my fucking head. I almost shit my pants. I gotta get a taser or something just in case something runs up on me. I don't think I have the heart to like stab
You
something.
should just get like little firecrackers and just
Yeah,
it'll
I
fly
don't know.
away.
I'm jumping from squirrels or fucking. I'm
Just
jumping
get a little
back.
22. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, then I'm the crazy person. I'm Shenley Park shooting at animals.
Yeah, you're making fun of the dudes searching for fucking
Yeah, and I'm the
lost
I'm the
engagement.
wacko fucking
Yeah.
dropping squirrels.
Or you'll be the one throwing fireworks at them.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, man. Well, all right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs.
Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? When we first started Greenfield's Finest podcast, people started asking us right away, like they wanted T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, things like that, and we didn't know what to do. So we ended up getting a hold of Ink Division. Ink Division's a locally owned company ran by Jason Lott. Phone number 412-381-1104. Not only did Jason help us make all of our products and help ship them out, he helped come up with some of the designs too. If you're looking for anything, if you have a podcast, a music band, if you're a comedian, you got a wedding coming up or a bachelor party, you need any specialty t-shirts or any specialty merchandise made, please call Ink Division 412-381-1104. And remember, tell them Z-Bird sent you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, and we're about to bring you Corndick of the Week. We got a double duo of Corndick of the Week. First off, Joe Judge and the New York Giants basically bitching and crying about the Philadelphia Eagles. What happened? If you didn't see the game, the Philadelphia Eagles, it was like a real close game. They were like trailing by 3 points. They took their starting quarterback out in like the third quarter and replaced him with like their third string quarterback. The Giants needed the Eagles to beat who'd they beat?
The
Redskins.
The Redskins.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
They
mean the
needed to beat
Washington football
the
team.
Redskins to make the playoffs. So like their whole thing was saying like it was a conspiracy to make sure they didn't make the playoffs. Well, meanwhile, like the Eagles also had nothing to gain by winning that game, but they also, if they lose, they got a better draft pick.
Yeah, they wanted the fucking draft pick. That makes perfect
Right.
fucking sense. Win more than fucking 6. Dude, if you're like 10-6, I could see that being very annoying.
Right.
You're 6-10.
Like the AFC side of the things.
Yeah.
There's like good teams that didn't make it.
Right, but like that happens every year. Somebody fucking loses a spot because like Ben didn't start. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we fuck
Right.
somebody by fucking beating the by losing, or we
Losing
could have
to the
fucking
Browns,
losing
right?
to the Browns.
I think
yeah.
the Dolphins would have
Yeah,
got
the
in.
Dolphins could have got in. Like fucking.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, but-
When you have win 10-6, you most of the time you're in a, and that would be annoying. A 6-10 team is going to the playoffs, but like, dude, that's the way the cookie
Dude,
crumbles.
The whole NFC East has a fucking losing record. Am I right?
They
Oh,
stink.
yeah, yeah,
they all
they
have,
Last
stink.
record is 6-10.
none of them are going to do anything in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
No, I do like Washington's defense though, dude.
That dude Chase
Young.
Chase Young, he's a beast.
They're
an
playing the
animal.
Buccaneers, right?
Yeah. He's talking shit too. He's like, want Tom Brady, like, guys,
Take it easy.
don't talk shit on Tom Brady. Remember Anthony Smith was talking shit on Tom Brady, and they just went at him on purpose and just torched his
smoked
fucking.
him, yeah.
I think he was like out of the league
Within
the
like
night.
a year.
Yeah. Like, dude, what are you thinking? Like, why? I never understand that. Why give Tom Brady bulletin board material if I can get his little weird dick fucking hard?
Yeah.
You know he
He's
got a weird.
different.
You know he got a weird dick.
Yeah.
There you go, Beezer. That one's for Beezer. But yeah, exactly. You guys hit the nail on the head. Like if you're 6-10, don't be complaining. Actually, they end up finishing 5-10-1. I think.
Yeah.
Like just shut the fuck up and go home. You know, like stop acting like maybe win more games and don't suck so bad. New York has sucked for such a long time. So I
Like,
mean,
yeah, the city fucking sucks. They're letting go like fucking roosters on the train and shit like that. Anything
Anything
New York is a cesspool, dude. They could fucking get out of here.
they could keep it.
They could
Like we
keep-
said, we don't want nothing to do with it. The
Yeah.
ball dropping, everything. Just
Yeah,
keep it.
Keep it, New York. Greenfield's good.
But yeah,
I mean,
that
and dude-
that draft pick definitely, dude. The difference, what are they going to be between like 8 or 9? Like that could be a big difference. Like
Yeah,
you
Fuck
could trade
yeah.
up,
fucking right.
you trade up, or you could trade down. Fuck New York.
Yeah, fuck New York. You don't know New York any fucking favors.
Right. You weren't more than Super Bowl anyway. Tough shit.
Yeah,
Right.
And the Giants are like literally in Jersey, which is right next to Philly. So why the fuck would you do them any favors? They're in the same fucking.
Yeah, they'll hate
conference
each other
as you.
worse next year.
You
make
know
for
what I
better
mean?
games.
It's the same. You're in the same division.
No,
and everything.
it'd be like the Ravens trying to fucking help the Steelers.
Right.
The Ravens would do it. The Steelers would do anything to fuck over the Ravens. The Ravens will do anything
yeah.
to fuck over the Steelers.
And that's the way it should be.
So yeah, right. It's a National Football League. For him, like I could like be like, man, that's fucking annoying. But like
To go live with
anything
it.
past like that, like he had a press conference with this big statement, like
That's
no matter as long as I'm here, we're gonna play for all 60 minutes. Like shut the fuck up, Joe
You
Judge.
Here's the funny thing.
Corndick.
They're like, you're not good at it then because you
Yeah, you're
played
6 and
good
10.
for 60 minutes all fucking year. You know what I mean? Like you're not doing anyone no favors getting out there and bitching and complaining. You're making yourself look like a fucking idiot.
yeah, soft as hell.
Yeah. How many teams rested starters?
Everybody
Everyone.
that could.
Everybody that needed
Yeah,
to.
right.
Everybody.
Who wants to take down Alex Smith, comeback player of the year? The dude didn't even have a fucking leg. You know what I mean? He got a fucking Terminator 2 robotic leg.
Yeah,
Like,
he's playing on a pencil.
yeah, let him go.
He's
dude.
like a pirate.
Anyone needs a break, it's that fucking guy. Plus, I took the Redskins that game, so I was glad they benched him. I was like, good, because they're about to fucking beat them. But anyway, New York sucks. Pittsburgh doesn't. We all kind of, everyone who listens to this podcast, they always say like how they can tell we're from Pittsburgh because we talk like Pittsburgh people.
Which I don't think
They
we
lo-
do. I think that's blasphemy. I think we're pretty cultured over here, and like we don't have yins or accents.
We're learned folks.
Yeah, we're well educated, inner city.
Yeah, I never
We're a
thought we
bunch of
did
kid
either.
Inner city white kids.
I never thought we did either until I listened to us. I'm like,
Oh,
fuck.
brutal! It's
Yeah.
fucking brutal. I thought like, ugh. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm like that sounds like my fucking brother.
The one time I was in Boston and this girl's like, "Oh my God, you have such a bad accent." I'm like, "No, you guys got a fucked up accent.
you just
I
said
talk like
SAR.
America."
You put a fucking R in everything, you fucking cum dumpster. Shut up.
But would you like say knowing that we all got like a Yinzer accent? Like probably I got a pretty strong Yinzer accent. How do you feel about CCAC offering classes to get rid of your Yinzer accent? This is a real thing.
No, that's my alma mater, so I don't want to talk too much shit on CCAC. North and South.
So you're saying like you're okay with the get rid of the Yinzer accent class?
No, that's bullshit. I can't imagine they have too many signups for that. Who knows though? People are so fucking stupid. I remember this is an episode of what's it called? What's Doug and Carrie show called? I can't think of it right
Quick
now.
King of Queens.
King of Queens, yeah, fucking where Spence is gonna teach Carrie to like lose her Jersey accent because she was like trying to get an interview for a job. So I'm sure there's people out there that can't like are from Northside or some shit that can't kick the accent.
Right. Yeah.
And they walk down the street for CCAC for $60 a class and fucking like see if you get me talking normal.
Like, don't say downtown.
Yeah. It's down.
Z-Bird, ever since I known him, said worse.
Warsh.
Worse.
Worse,
You
yeah.
can worse
I mean,
my clothes.
Todd, who do you think has the worst Yinzer accent out of the four of us?
I think Sholey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, by far.
Yep.
Pretty thick. It's pretty thick.
But yeah,
Dude, there
go
was
ahead.
part of me where like I didn't think I had one for a while, and I was like, "What?" Then at this podcast, really shedding some light on it, because my brother has a thick one, and I never really thought I was as bad as him, but like I am close.
You don't know until you hear yourself talk.
Yeah,
I think,
sometimes I'll catch myself. I'm like, "Holy
look,
fuck!"
up here,
dude.
I sound like a scholar.
Yeah,
And then when I listen to myself,
When I
I'm
start
like,
getting into the cousins and shit like that, like
Yeah.
watch
The
out,
drunk-
because anything could come.
Right. The drunker we get, the worse it is.
I couldn't listen to myself
Dude,
drunk.
my cousin's from the east side of Pittsburgh, and I remember he came and like he was drinking with all of us. He was like, "Yeah, you dudes are funny." He's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're saying."
Saying though, yeah, it's. I've said this before. When I worked in Ocean City, my name tag said like Jack, Pittsburgh, PA, and I would wait on people from Pittsburgh all the time, and they would always say like, "Dude, where are you from in Pittsburgh?" And I'm like, "Greenfield." Like, and they'd be like from fucking Wexburg, like
Yeah.
Wexburg. Jesus Christ. They'd be from Wexford, and they'd be like, "Dude, you have the craziest accent ever." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a white trash Yinzer thing. I really can't
I
kick."
can't kick it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't teach us enunciation too well in fucking old St. Rosalia's.
No, no, they didn't. What do we have? That's our Corndicks of the week. Our brother in arms this week.
Wait, real quick. Do you think dudes that move out of like Pittsburgh, like I can't. I'm trying to like think if dudes that like moved out and been out for a while still have it.
Angelo.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law does.
Does he?
Looks.
Does it seem like he tries to like clean it up?
Yeah, he does because he's around like all these country folk in Texas and stuff.
Which he probably sounds crazy to them.
Oh, he sounds like they think he's like from the hood. You know, he's
Yeah,
from West
right.
Mifflin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because it is like a hood white trash accent.
Yeah, yeah. So the one time he was in like a meeting and they were talking about, well, we call them gyros, and everybody else in the fucking world apparently calls them gyros. So he's standing up and he's like, you know, a COO, and he's like, yeah, so I want to push the gyros on his side. And everybody started laughing. He's like, wait, did I miss something? Like, what's so funny? And they're like, what the fuck
It's
is
hero.
a gyro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say it with a Greek accent.
Yeah. Yeah, gyro and then fucking hoagies. People the rest of the world don't call them hoagies. They
Call them like heroes or
A sub.
sub, yeah.
some.
Sub.
Let's get some subs.
Fucking
They meant drugs when I was younger.
Subway should be called Hoagie Ways in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I
Subway.
can't tell if Ange and fucking like dudes like that still got it bad. Carlo, I don't know. I've noticed.
Carlo definitely does.
Yeah,
Carlo
like-
don't talk much to begin with. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He could be in fucking Alaska for 30 years. You'll see him like, hey, what's up, dude? You know what I mean? Like, he sounds exactly the same.
I think the north side is worse than us though. You go over there and you're, holy fuck, what the fuck are you dudes
I
talking
can't even
about?
understand this shit sometimes.
The way we look at the way they talk in Northside is the way Sport Hill kids probably think we talk in Greenfield. They're like, you know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, fuck.
But dude, our brother in arms this week. which is brought to you by Manscaped. Don't forget Manscaped promotional code GFP. You can save 20% on your entire order. They're going to be running that promotion for a whole year. So go ahead and order your Manscaped stuff. Promotional code GFP. We were like looking around for stuff, and like this kind of came up at the last minute. But Von Miller's ex, like, outed him on all these texts saying all this crazy shit that he had said prior. These weren't like brand new texts that she had. They were like texts that she saved, and then now she's bringing him to light, showing how crazy he is. And I'm just like, I hate when that happens to people. Like, you're bringing up old shit and you're saving text messages just to fuck someone over.
Yeah.
And like, if you're a famous person, like, this is almost like bound to happen to you.
Oh,
Like, if
there's no way avoiding it unless you fucking just
Don't
don't
do
say anything,
yeah.
which is impossible.
Right. You
You're
can't
right.
put anything on a tweet, on a text, anything, because someone's gonna say.
What did the
He-
text say? I did.
Just ruthless shit. Like, I hope you have a miscarriage. And
Oh,
like,
to her, like ruthless shit.
Yeah,
to her.
there was a
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
bad shit. So I don't know if brother-in-laws was the right place to put it back on it. Was the right place to put Von Miller? Because as
As I read more of the story, it was more fucked up, but it was too late.
yeah,
You know, like,
and he's been getting major heat on Twitter. Like, we literally added this fucking like an hour ago, and he's been getting crushed on Twitter. I was like, yeah, I don't, but fuck it. I think it's just, dude, football players are fucking crazy for the most part. There's some normal ones, but like, there's some real piece of shit fucking lunatics.
Right.
dude.
For every good one, you got a
Yeah, I
whack
mean, dude,
job.
I was like listening to Willie Clone the one time, and he was like, most dudes are fucking just pieces of fucking shit. It's. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have your good dudes, but like most dudes are just fucking pieces.
That's what he said
That's
about
what- that's
NFL
what-
players?
That's what he said about NFL players.
I like Willie Cologne.
Well,
Hey, he's a good dude.
if he keeps
Yeah.
it fucking honest, you know.
Keeping it
Yeah,
100.
right. And like I know Willie fucking from back in the day, and like Willie's a good dude. So like
Right.
fucking and like most Steelers I meet are okay. I mean, there's some real like the dude flicked a booger on me the one time. That's a crazy.
Wait,
That's
who
a.
the fuck flicked the booger?
I honestly don't remember his name.
Is he a
Fucking-
current Steeler? or
No,
is
he's
he
a
smart?
Bengal, and it wasn't. It's not Tyler Boyd. I can't think of the fucking dude's name for the life
Flicked
of
a
me.
booger? What a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, I've
you
told
don't
that
remember this story,
before,
Shuli?
yeah.
Yeah, tell the story real quick.
I
It was
don't know.
It was St. Patty's Day, fucking, and he was pissed, steaming drunk, and he like was crying about something, and I fucking said something, and he started yelling, and I start fucking yelling, and I tried to go over the bar, and fucking I like the bar at the flats, like it was hard to go over. There's a fucking cooler and all this shit, and he fucking was all fucking drunk, put his finger in his nose and flicked a booger on my shoulder. It was the biggest white booger ever.
that was definitely a coke booger there.
Yeah, dude. He was. I mean, he came back and apologized and shit like that. Like
He's
when
like,
he was
"Hey, can I get that
when he
booger
was
back?"
sober. I'm like, guys, you flicked a booger on me.
Right.
Like, I'm pissed. Like, I had to change shirts. Like, I got it off, and like there was a booger.
You
stain. I
just
was
throw the shirt out?
like, yeah, toast. I was like, Twitch, I gotta go downstairs and grab a t-shirt. This is fucking insane.
Right.
I got booger juice on me.
Oh,
And that was, I'm pretty sure it was St. Patty's Day, where I'm already ready to kill somebody. But
oh man.
but yeah, dude, he's like, dude, most of these dudes are fucking pieces of shit that just fucking care. Like Aaron Hernandez was out of his mind. I wish I could tell fucking these Aaron Hernandez stories fucking on the air that like fucking dudes told me. They're fucking insane. And he said most dudes were fucking like that. Fucking, they're just fucking out of their minds. But think about it. They've been playing fucking football fucking forever. Their egos are fucking through
Right,
the
they've
fucking
never-
roof. They've
everybody's
never been
kissed
told
their
no.
ass. Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
around them fucking needs them. They're the king of their castle in
Right,
every
they're
fucking way.
millionaires
It's
from like
yeah.
22 on.
Right, that's nuts.
Yeah, I'd probably be a fucking
And you're
asshole.
smacking your head every. Yeah, oh my god.
I'd be such a douchebag.
Oh my
Did-
god.
You
Dude,
know
if
what's
I was
funny,
if
though?
I was a fucking Steeler during fucking the Ravenstall fucking era, when like Ben was still on the streets, and like, dude, oh my god, like we would have like some like Minnesota Viking shit would have happened. You know what I mean? When they're on that fucking boat.
Well, the funny thing is, like, people are like talk about like football players, like this shit just happened. I was watching that documentary. I've seen it like 1,000 times, but Cocaine Cowboys was on the other day. I started watching it, and the dude was talking about that when the Steelers played the Cowboys in the Super Bowl before we were born. It was the 1979 Super Bowl or 1980 Super Bowl, and the Steelers beat the Cowboys in Miami. He said that like the whole offensive line showed up at his house, and they were just like, dude, break it out. And they said they were like blowing rails, and then 2 days later they won the Super Bowl. So it wasn't like dudes just started getting crazy like recently.
No,
you know?
yeah, no, dudes have been.
But there was no social media for everybody to find out about it.
Right. Well, that's like the other thing we always talk about here. We only read the headlines. I didn't dig deep enough to find out. He said, "You fucking whore! I hope you have a miscarriage."
I hope you're on.
Yeah, that's. I saw that line. I was like, oh, maybe we'll back off the brother in arms, and I forgot. So we're gonna put Corndick of the week tag on Paul Miller.
It's a threesome.
I know it says brother in arms, but we're gonna reverse that back to Corndick of the week. There it is. Oh no, there it is.
Good work, Todd.
Yeah, good work. This is a good brother in arms, though. Z-Bird, you want to explain this one?
No, you explain this one because I don't have that one right in front of me.
So these dudes got their buddy the colorblind glasses.
I have them.
You have them. I was about to. So all right,
yeah.
all right. Let me tell this, and then we're going to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Shuley's colorblind. For everybody that doesn't know that.
9.5 toes, colorblind.
Yeah.
Yinzer accent.
You've been colorblind forever, right?
Yeah, you're born that way.
You can't. Can you become colorblind?
Not that I know of. No.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
like
so
hereditary. It comes from your mother's father's side.
Got you. So this dude, his boys got him the colorblind glasses where you could see in colors when you put them on, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know they fucking existed. I actually remember you saying something about it, but this dude's reaction was so genuine. He was like, "This is what you all see every day. Like, this is fucking crazy, man." And he was so pumped. So you have those? Do you have them?
Yeah. So my sister's got them for me like a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Because I always used to fuck around like. I would always tell them, they're like, "Oh, what color?" As soon as you tell someone you're colorblind, every fucking color they see, like, "What color is this? What color is this? What color is this?" You know.
So how colorblind are you for the audience?
So I have like anything that has like red in it. I can tell certain shades of red, but like I get it confused with green, blue, purple, like browns. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess it'd be hard to say because you only see what you see.
Right. So that's what I said. I said maybe you guys are all fucking colorblind and I see the real shit.
Yeah. Who knows?
You know what I mean? Maybe
probably
I'm
not.
special.
Probably not. But yeah.
I like to tell myself that. But yeah, so I got them and I tried them and it definitely.
It works.
It fucking brightens everything up. Like my world's a little duller.
Do you,
than
when you
yours,
watch
I have to say.
when you watch TV and shit, do you put them on?
No, the thing that made a difference. I was driving through like fucking Ligonier or something, and all the trees, and
the foliage.
The foliage.
Yeah.
That sucks if you can't see the foliage, and then like,
It,
next thing you know,
it wasn't even fall. It was just greens, and I'm like, holy fuck! There's a
look
lot
at
of-
all this green. You
lot
should
of
fucking throw
colors
them
out
on it.
there.
You should see fall. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna check it out. I haven't had them long enough.
Dude, I was the asshole the first 2 years we hung out. Like, what color is this, dude?
Oh my
yeah.
god, dude! It happened like 3 times
Yeah.
a week for like
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, and I would just start making shit up. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Well, like your sister fucked with you and like sent you to school wearing fucked up clothes.
My
You-
older sister, yeah, she's a real bitch.
You didn't have like the group of friends that bought you the glasses. It was like everyone fucked with you about
Dude,
it. you know what I mean?
I would go to school fucking. Like,
Bro.
I'm not like a fashionista, but my
Right.
shit wouldn't even fucking match, dude. You know, the one time I did a project, I colored all the lakes purple.
Yeah, no.
Teacher thought it was a joke, and my sister was, "Oh yeah, that's blue." I'm like, I don't see colors.
Man, I wish Molly was colorblind. I could have some fun with that.
Oh, Anna did. My sister fucking had a great time with that. That's for sure.
That's fucking, well, I colored the lakes
But
purple
look,
because I always wanted to see a purple lake.
Well, so she made up for it because her and my other sister got the glasses for me. She tried to mend her fences. you
Yeah,
know?
I felt a little bad
Yeah.
How much
when you're failing art
you know?
class. I looked them up. They're like $110. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's more expensive versions
Well,
too.
This was a couple years ago too, so I think this was like cutting edge.
Cutting
like,
edge,
They found out about it. They
Yeah.
were like, we got to get this for the motherfuckers. So.
Yeah, I did a quick Amazon search. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're definitely right about that.
But I mean, they're cool. Like they're nice sunglasses, and they're like, like
Polarized.
mirrored on the
yeah.
front, so you can't see. Because one is actually like a red lens and a green lens, and
Okay.
that's somehow. I don't know what the fuck it does, but
When did sunglasses? Are sunglasses always been polarized? Or that's like a thing? Like
No, you could definitely get a cheap pair to still burn your retinas.
Yeah, but like fucking people are like, dude, are those polarized? Like, I don't fucking.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
means
I don't know
either.
what it means either. They block the sun. So
I'm
yeah.
like, of course they are.
Yeah. Why? What do you think? I'm rolling around
Yeah.
these streets with no polarized
You
fucking
Yeah.
think I
sunglasses?
rock unpolarized?
Yeah,
You fucking
fucking
trash.
The way
What do
I
you think I'm poor?
The way I judge them is if they still block out the sun, but I could still see, or there's them ones that are just super dark.
Super too dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like too dark.
They like make me sleepy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
for
some
sure.
Lokes.
Do you,
Yeah.
you guys drive with sunglasses?
It depends. If I'm on a road trip, I do. If I'm just cruising around town, I don't.
Sometimes in
Yeah,
the
I
summer,
mean,
like when we actually see the sun.
No,
out
I,
there.
I honestly think I put them on more in the winter because it gets when the for some reason
There's
when it gets
snow.
when it's
There's
snow,
snow out, it reflects
yeah,
out.
fucking
Yeah.
that's hard to fucking see.
No, you know what kills me when motherfuckers have their sunglasses on? It's like cloudy as shit. Like, all right, cool guy.
Yeah,
And
man.
those better be colorblind.
Save some pussy for us, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when dudes would wear them Lokes to club wet. You know what I mean?
Dude, those
Okay,
Lokes,
take them off, Vinny Skivvy.
dude. If you didn't have a pair of green Lokes, you weren't from Greenfield at one point.
Ain't that the truth?
Dude, I remember I went to Gabe's. I got like dark, I got dark green like jeans, a fucking like Green Bay hoodie, and some green Lokes. And my mom was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Here? I'm like, listen, dude.
Are you in a gang?
Yeah, I thought I was.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was like, dude, I gotta rep my set.
Everything was either Michigan State, Miami Hurricanes, or Green Bay
Green Bay
Packers.
Everyone thought that they were in a gang. Dude.
Every neighborhood thought they were in a gang. Yeah, it wasn't just us.
It was
But-
the '90s, dude. Like everyone was part of something.
But like
Thought
we
they
weren't
were.
allowed to wear green hoodies at fucking Alderdice, and our school fucking colors. Like at least my first couple years we weren't. And fucking
Really?
our school, yeah, I remember fucking. I remember like having to take a
No,
green hoodie.
you
off.
weren't allowed to wear any hoodies back then because they said people were sneaking shit in their hoods.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, that or they pull the hood over your head and beat the shit out
Beat
of
the
you.
Yeah,
piss out
dude,
of you.
I remember like Hazelwood couldn't wear blue hoodies. Fucking East Hills couldn't wear red fucking hoodies, and
That-
fucking
that
we couldn't
might-
wear
you might be
red
onto
green.
something.
Then they're like, you Lincoln Place dirtballs can wear whatever you want.
You
We're,
can wear
we're
all
like, yeah, we're
all the
like,
flannels you want.
yeah, we appreciate that you even have fucking can afford clothes. You and fucking the kid from Hayes. Lincoln Place gets it tough on here, dude. I don't know. No one's from Lincoln Place has hit me up like, dude, you talk a fair amount of shit. So I don't know if they get podcasts out there.
They haven't figured it out yet.
I know two people that listen every week. Tommy Horan, who sponsors the show.
Thanks,
Brad
Tommy.
Small, and they get a kick out of it. So it's pretty fun. It's all in good fun.
Everybody in Greenfield lives in Lincoln Place. Relax, fellas.
Yeah. Dude, I got a story. I got hit up about this story a couple times in the past like 3 weeks when we started the Facebook group. People were like, "Hey, can you tell that story about how the Scuba Steve's truck caught on fire?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll finally tell it." So, me and Scuba Steve started a business. It was called Z&Z Construction, and at the time we started it, we both had like a minor heroin problem.
Wait, I'm gonna during this story, like I'm gonna slow you down and we're gonna get through this. When you say you started a business, you mean you like made a Facebook page?
No, they made flyers.
We made we actually had we made flyers for $13 at Kinko, or not Kinko's, whatever one's up in Squirrel Hill. Passed them out on people's door, and we called it Z&Z Construction. And a couple people actually called us. And Scuba Steve somehow got a loan from some place that said like no credit required, and they gave him a loan for a truck because it was like the biggest idiots ever. Like he showed up there with no license, no anything, and they gave him a loan because he had $300. They gave him a $10,000 truck. So
Where's this place at?
Yeah.
we had no tools either. All of our tools that we got them from Home Depot, we stole them.
So
And
why don't you have any tools then? Or you went to steal them? You mean?
we went to Home Depot and we stole. There was like a big. I don't want to unravel too much of the story,
Okay.
but there was a big scam back in the day where everyone was getting all kind of shit from Home Depot. I may or may not have known about it, and
Yeah, for sure. That was a major scam going around.
yeah. So anyway, we got some tools. We're getting high. We're getting a couple jobs here and there. Well, the one day we're coming back to Pittsburgh. We're coming to Pittsburgh. We were living out in like Moon, and in this like trailer park. And then like for some reason we had all these leaves in the back of Scuba Steve's truck.
Wait. This is the part where I gotta stop you. You were living in Moon in a trailer park with Scuba Steve.
Yeah. Me and Scuba Steve, yeah.
Zebra, don't get back on drugs, buddy. You're doing great.
That sounds like a dark
Dude,
period. right there.
holy! I don't think I ever heard that.
No, I never knew
when
he
you
lived in Moon,
resided
yeah.
in Moon in a trailer park with Scuba Steve.
No, so we're living out there, and we're like, I remember at the time we're dope sick. We didn't have any heroin, but we like had like $100, and we were like, we're gonna go get heroin, and we're flying back like on the parkway and everything. Scuba Steve's smoking like 20 cigarettes. Well, we get to Greenfield and everyone's honking their horn, and we think it's like It's because Scuba Steve got a truck. We got a business. We're like, yeah, we're doing it, dog.
Like it was
People are
parade. The boys are back in town.
Yeah.
People are like, you fucking idiots, your truck's on fire. So we're like, what? All the leaves in the back caught on fire and started a huge fucking fire in the back of the truck. So we're on Greenfield Avenue, and Scuba Steve's like, dude, I don't know what to do. I'm like, dude, the fire station's right there.
Go to the
So
car wash.
we drive to the fire station, jump out of the truck, and the dudes are standing there like, what's going on? We're like, the truck's on fire. And the dude's like, what the fuck?
You brought
So they come,
so you brought the fire department a fire.
we delivered the first fire in the history of fires. We delivered it. And they end up like putting out the fire. And the dude's just looking at us like, what do you, we look like death. Like the dude's like, what's going on? And Scuba Steve's like, dude, I don't know. I was smoking cigarettes. There's leaves in the back of the truck. One of the leaves must have caught fire. The dude's like, stop. One leaf didn't catch on fire. Your whole back truck caught on fire. Look at it. And like the whole back bed was plastic, was melted. So it wasn't like going for 10 seconds. It was like
You guys were
it was
just driving around with a fireball for
That's the
a
thing,
significant amount of
It
time.
was smoldering, and then the wind from driving just inflamed.
That's how
that
fires
motherfucker.
start.
I would have paid good money to see this
I
fucking truck.
I would have loved to see it.
Yeah, too bad it was.
so
in
they put the
cameras.
fire. They end up putting the fire out, and then the dude like scolded. They wanted to call the cops, and Steve like once he seen the fire was out, he was like, "Fuck it, let's get out of here." And like all we could smell like the rest of like for like 3 days was like burnt truck. You know what I mean? The whole back just smelled like.
So
it
it
was
still
burnt.
ran good?
What's that?
It still ran well, the truck?
Yeah, the truck was fine. The bed was melted, but like the truck was fine. But like, he never paid the truck off. Like the truck.
No shit.
Oh, no way. You could have left that out of that story, too.
Yeah, that was it was implied.
Did your business insurance cover the truck?
Oh, dude. But yeah, needless to say, we ended up going to rehab before we became millionaires.
Wait,
but,
so what happened to the truck?
it got repossessed, dude.
Okay, I thought you sold it.
They
to
were probably
someone.
so fucking mad. Like, this idiot hasn't made one payment, and the whole back is on, like, cinched.
But like, I couldn't believe they even gave him the truck. It was just not.
I mean, did you hear commercials for places like that all the fucking time?
Listen,
It's
dude,
true. If you're out there and you need a truck, go to a place that says, "Hey, you don't need credit." They will really give you a truck. I swear to God.
That's
I'll
crazy.
never
that's a
proof.
swing in the dark, though, dude. You're like hoping this dude's not a fucking a scuba and Z-bird. Like,
Well, if a dude comes to fucking buy a car and didn't bring his driver's license, and you
That's a
give
red
him that
flag.
car, you deserve everything you get.
yeah, absolutely.
You deserve everything you get. Man.
Dude, the thing about that business, like, dude, I remember Eddie Coyne. Like, you must have done something good for Eddie Coyne because, like, even after you dudes like went under, Eddie was like, I mean, I was still waiting for him to come fix my fence. Like,
Yeah, I do remember that too. Like you did one thing and he did like a decent job, and then fucking you never came back. And then I saw a couple other reviews that weren't so great.
Well, we actually made money a couple times, and that was when things got really bad because when we had no money, we had just enough to get by. But when we actually had money to go buy like significant amount of drugs, that's when everything went down.
The last thing you were doing was going to work.
Right.
That's when
you
you're
didn't
burning
need
trucks
to.
down.
they gave you money for materials and then just never seen you again a couple times.
Maybe not. All right, so anyway,
And that goes good. The same rules apply. Fucking, you give two dudes that fucking are passing out flyers in 2010, fucking money before the job's done. You're asking
Right.
for it also.
I think I actually benefit. I think I got some tools out of that fucking whole shenanigan.
Wait.
I got a
Well, there you
painting
go.
machine.
You know what?
I got a airless spray gun
Oh, nice.
for paint.
yeah, we weren't using that anymore.
Dude, I'm just like thinking the fucking firemen. You know how they like all just sit outside and like bullshit, and just a flaming truck pulls up to you like, dude, this is your responsibility now. Like what? What if the firemen were out like on a fire, like you guys had to like go like try to put it out yourself? With that?
Dude, I don't know. We would have I don't know what we would have did if them dudes, but they, like you said, it wasn't like real cold out, so they were all out there chilling by the pop machine. And we pulled up, they were like, "What the fuck?" And then they kind of like just went into action and squirted out. And they were like, they knew we were fucked up, but they didn't want us to leave. And like Scuba Steve was like, "Let's go." And just
Yeah,
like,
you got to
killed
get
them all.
out of there because you know the cops are on their fucking way.
Well, the thing was, they put it out, but the truck was still smoking for like 20 minutes. So we had to like drive up and like park in an alley. You know what I mean? He was like, "Dude, when's this truck gonna stop smoking?" I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, it's been on fire since Moon.
Since the trailer.
Yeah, fucking. Oh,
But-
fuck.
But the crazy thing is now I'm doing good, and actually so is Scuba Steve. So good
That's
for you,
good.
Scuba Steve.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
That's a
all right,
fucking
everybody, we're going to
unbelievable
take a
story.
quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house? Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast and your favorite segment, What's Grinding My Gears. Rosado, what do you got for us this week?
It's been a pretty mild week.
Uh-oh.
So-
Johnny had a good week.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The only
Yep.
thing that's been bothering me is when I get Dunkin' Donuts, they refuse not to keep the receipt, and they give it to me every time. Like, I need to write it off on my tax. I'm like, no, it's good. And they're like,
I agree with you.
I hate the unnecessary receipt.
So do I. In their defense, there are real assholes out there that keep every fucking receipt there is. Like, dude,
This is a business expense.
in 2000, yeah, right, but you don't
Yeah.
even need that. Dude, you just print out
You
your
round
credit
it up.
card.
Yeah,
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 like,
that's
here
true,
you
yeah.
go,
Dude, a
bro.
hot cup of coffee and a donut. I'm probably not returning it. If it sucks, I'm probably not coming back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be mad, and I'm gonna take my medicine like a man.
I don't know what it would take for me to return something in 2021.
I mean that. Like, I'm not gonna need. I don't need a receipt for this hot coffee. Just keep it, or just ask me if I want it, like they do at Go-Go's.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do you
Like,
want
do you need a
of-
receipt for
like,
these two Red Bulls?
Of
Like,
course
no, I
not.
don't.
Of course
I'm
I
good.
don't.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
I don't know, but yeah, I guess they have to ask. It fucking sucks though, because I'm sure they hate it too. They probably just want to fucking throw it away.
Right. Don't even print it up.
They're probably like, you know what? For
They
all
should
the
ask if
asshole-
I want to even print it up and then move on to the next
They're
one.
probably
Yeah,
like, for
right.
all the assholes that want it, I'm giving it to every other asshole that doesn't, just to make
Yup.
prove a point.
But yeah, I'm sure there's. I think I would just give it to everybody. You're taking.
That's
this
what I
fucking
mean.
receipt.
Yeah,
yeah,
here you
yeah,
go,
right.
asshole.
Dude.
And then you go to places like Rite Aid and CVS, they give you a fucking.
CVS
They give
is
you
like
a book.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
you
like,
know how
dude,
many
what is it?
trees are, and it's not recycled paper. That's that wax.
Yeah,
shit.
that's
that
it. Yeah,
good,
that's
good
that
right
fucking.
there.
Yeah,
Maybe
if you
CVS will
smoke
give you
that,
a
you're getting a
major
little fucked
coupon.
up.
Yeah, right.
You put that in a joint, like, dude, you're gonna be okay for a few
Yeah.
hours.
Dude, I remember going to McDonald's when I was younger. Me and my dad would get like McDonald's before he'd take me to Reisenstein every day. And we get 2 drinks. And his gear grinder was they would give him like the cup holder. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that
you didn't
cardboard-
need it.
Every day. Like, dude, he'd be like he'd get so mad, he'd like throwing it back in the window
Yeah.
at the East Liberty McDonald's. Like I don't need this.
I'm
I
here
told you-
every fucking
yeah.
day. Keep your
He's
cardboard.
like, I don't need that. Like they'd be putting it there. He's like, I don't need that.
I fucking hate when I have to like get a cup holder for something. Like,
Oh,
dude,
I do it all the time. when
I
get
hate
lunch.
I hate the way that fucking thing feels. Like, I don't even want it on my
Yeah.
fingers. I
What is
hate
that
it.
made of?
Dude,
It's
I
like
don't,
paper mache or
it's
something.
it's the cheapest fucking. I don't know. I can't even think of what the fuck it's
Yeah.
made of. It's fucking
That's some
nasty
recycled.
recycled
yeah.
cardboard fucking garbage.
It's like old toilet paper or something.
But yeah, fucking like at Rite Aid, I go to check out and it's like 32 questions, dude. I'm like, cuz take my fucking $9.99 for this fucking Diet Coke and a Snickers and get me the
Right,
fuck out of here.
like I'm here to get some medicine for my kids, you know, what I
Yeah.
mean? And I just want to go home.
But
Like,
no, the
oh, like-
CVS coupons are banging. They'll give you like.
So is
But
Rite
there's-
Aid. So
but
that you
there's
like put your
46
number
on
in,
there.
and then fucking it's asking you if I use my Amex card. It's asking me if I want to use my Amex points. Like, no, dude, I don't want to use my Amex point for fucking a Pedialyte.
Yeah.
You know what I
Your
mean?
gum,
Like,
yeah.
like I'm fucking I'm saving for a big trip. Like, I'm not gonna
Right,
I think I'm gonna waste it on this fucking Pedialyte. You're fucking crazy. Yeah, I go to Rite Aid a lot because it's in Southside and fucking I hate it just because like the checking out ordeal just drives me fucking insane. And like the fucking one dude, he's a hell of an employee. He's always in a good mood. He's so polite, but he's a chatty Cathy, man. He talks to
Yeah.
everybody. It's like, guys, you're like 4 deep in Rite Aid. Like, we're gonna be here for
Keep
10
it moving.
minutes. Let's keep this fucking train rolling.
Yeah, get his number, call him at home.
Yeah, the unnecessary receipt. It's always awkward too. Like no, like, are you sure? Like, yeah, dude,
Do you
I'm
want to
fucking
print
sure.
it, email it, or do you want to receive
Or do
it
you
all?
want both?
Yeah.
I just don't want it. I bought 2 2x4s. I don't think I need a
that,
receipt.
and then when people, I'm like wasting gear grinders right now. When you actually have to like when you go somewhere and you like buy clothes, like I had to do that for like Christmas. I had to like run to the mall, and they're like, your email address. I'm like, dude, you guys
Yeah.
already sent me 78 emails
You
fucking
know
a
my
week. You
shit,
know
yeah.
it. It's jackwelsh1@yahoo.com. That's my spam one. So somebody go nuts if they want to. Like Eddie Coyne has signed me up for every possible thing that I've signed him up for. That he could possibly sign me up for. I have people calling me, they sending me fucking emails. He did it for years, and recently I had to give him my good email address because we were doing something serious, and he was like, "New email address." I'm like, "Guys, this is like my work.
on,
I
dude.
keep this one clean. Like,
Please
don't,
don't.
like, don't fuck. You hammer jackwelsh1@yahoo.com as much as you want, because like you and fucking Caesars and fucking Macy's are fucking already going to town on me. Caesar sends me something every day, and like Caesars is desperate right now, and I'm like, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude. If you get enough bullshit emails, like you won't even look through and see the important one.
No, you need a burner email account
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
It's the one you started when you were fucking when everybody finally had to get an email
Yeah,
address.
right
Yeah.
when you had to grow up.
Yeah, John Rosado at AOL.com.
Dr. Schulz.
I had one when I went to CCAC, and I didn't even know what I was like making. You know what I mean? I'm like, they made me do it. I'm like, great.
That's where I made mine.
And
No, I
then-
think I made mine when I had to get on PlayStation Live or some shit.
Yeah. Then next thing you know, fucking you needed fucking everybody and their mother needed your email address. Fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Dr. Scholes, what's grinding them gears?
All right, dude. So,
I feel like Rose has been off the hook for a few weeks here.
well, just hold your horses. Pal. So, I see it a lot on social media too. This whole dry January thing. Like, listen, dude, if you want to like save your body and you want to do good, hey, that's fucking great, man. Eat salads, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
Keep
you know?
it to yourself.
Right. So now my wife is on this. Oh, you know, I gave up pop. I'm dry January. I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. You know, like all this. I'm like,
Miserable.
fantastic, dude. Don't fucking look at me like you're gonna come and fucking try to peer pressure my ass into fucking getting my life together.
Just because you want to be, just because you want to be miserable for 30 days. Duh,
Yeah,
I do
like-
not.
Like, I mean, I get it. Dude. You're trying to better yourself, but you've been
I did one last
sober
year.
for 6 days. Don't
Don't-
preach to
yeah,
me, dude. Don't preach to me, man. Come on, dude.
I just feel so much better. I have so much
Yeah,
energy.
You know
Dude,
what? You should really
I've been drinking
try
like
it.
6 months. I feel like shit.
Exactly.
I'm miserable. I'm so
fucking-
depressed.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, like
Thank God for weed, or I'd be fucking
exactly.
be over.
Yeah, like get off your high horse, kid.
I like said to Leanie, like, I was like, probably gonna cut back on the weed a little bit. And she was like, yeah, why not? And I was like, what do you think? I smoke too much weed? And she was like, dude, I didn't say anything like that at all. I'm like, dude, I barely smoke. I smoke in the evenings and like all day on the weekends.
She's like, yeah, you're right.
See,
Maybe,
that's how it all started.
maybe you shouldn't cut back.
Yeah, and then next thing I like in my head I was like, maybe I'll fucking just the weekends. I was at the dispensary immediately yesterday.
Right, but that's the thing that started off like, do you really think you need a beer with dinner?
Oh, she's getting judgy already with it.
That's why it's my gear grinder. Yeah, it's like
I thought she was grinding you because she was talking about it, which is a grinder.
No.
In
I live
general.
with this broad.
Yeah, right. So I guess
So
if she's
it's-
talking about it, it's directed towards you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel so much better. Like, you know what? I woke up feeling so great today. I'm like, oh my god.
Don't get me wrong. I don't miss being hungover once
Right.
a week.
I don't drink where I'm hungover or anything. But like, you know what? Now that you're telling me I shouldn't have a beer,
I'm gonna
Now I
drink-
have to
I'm
have a
gonna drink
beer.
nine
Now I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
shot
Right,
too.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Now
Maybe
you're
a little
forcing
Coke.
me. You're,
Dude.
you're
Dude,
forcing my hand.
she
kid.
was
Maybe I
over-
won't go to work tomorrow.
She was over at the house today. Her and Johanna were like working out, and she came up. She's like, "You and Chili should do the sober January." I'm like,
See,
what the
it's
fuck
his
is
gear
that?
grinder too.
Yeah, that's the worst when they like commiserate.
Don't
That's like a
preach,
good
dude.
fellas.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
you got to
can't
go back.
have it.
I can't have him
Yeah.
back here every day commiserating.
Yeah.
I can't have these chicks talking to each other.
Let me say something from expertise here. If you're not a drug addict or an alcoholic, don't get sober. Like, you know, like, I always hear people like, "Oh, dude, yeah, I'm fucking today. I'm gonna go have a burger and a piece of pizza, like they do a cheat day. Like I would kill for a fucking cheat day. Like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go out and drink and blow an 8-ball. It's just my cheat day.
Yeah.
I mean,
That would be
Julie,
sweet.
don't ever let it.
Oh, I fight the power, dude.
Man, like Jack
Dude,
really,
don't let them
Jack
get
really
you
went
sober,
after today.
dude.
Like, oh, it was a cheat day.
You need one of these once in a while to
Like,
keep it straight.
Where's Shirley been all weekend? Like, oh, it was his cheat weekend.
He
always
you know, he
sleeps
didn't
3
drink for
days.
4 days straight.
Yeah, so he
went on a week bender.
Yeah, so he was gone for 3 days. Big deal.
So you're gonna treat himself.
Yeah, don't
Listen.
fuck that, Julie. Don't fall for that bullshit.
too
If
strong
you're
for
not an
that.
addict or I mean, you are an alcoholic, but you're a functioning alcoholic.
Functioning.
Don't let them. You know what I mean? Don't let them drag you into like fucking me. I can't even. You know what I mean?
Surely
I
not
can't
drinking
even
a
look
beer
at
at dinner
alcohol.
is like blasphemy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Like he don't drink water usually.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean, I drink water when I work, and I'm not unless I'm working.
I mean, dude,
Unless I'm working on a buzz.
you don't gain you don't gain weight or anything like that. There's no reason for you to stop drinking.
Right.
No,
I mean,
no.
obviously I can't fucking drink whiskey all day or something like that. That's
No,
just,
yeah.
You know, that's just absurd.
I
a
used
couple
to
beers a day ain't gonna kill a motherfucker. I mean, it might, but
yeah, eventually
Something
but who
gotta
cares?
kill you,
Your
right?
fucking dad, yeah, right. Your dad's doing
Right.
Yeah.
that's
You're
my
gonna
mom.
die anyway.
Yeah, right.
He's doing just fine.
I used to work with this dude at the fucking city, and we were just like bullshitting one day. He was like, "Yeah, dude, I didn't drink for fucking 5 years," and I was like, "Oh, what made you like? What happened to make you go back?" He's like, "I was bored as fuck. It was the most boring 5 years of my fucking life." I was like, 5 years is a long time to be bored. He's like, "Yeah." I was like, I realized I had more fun when I was drinking, so I went back to drinking. I was like, "All
Good
right,
reason.
buddy."
Good
Yep.
reason.
Yeah, if you don't have any like good hobbies or like fill your
Jack, I
time.
seen you look up at me.
Like what
It's
were you
been
doing
5
flying drones down McGee?
Yeah,
By
right.
yourself.
Yeah.
I started a podcast and I fly drones. I'm doing whatever I have to to stay off the bottle. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, dude, I haven't drank since fucking August. I couldn't be more boring right now. But to
At
say,
least you got the geese
but I don't
to
feel.
scare you.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm fucking scared of geese. I walk by myself every fucking day. I was walking in the rain today like a fucking psychopath. I have like cold gear, like walking gear. I have gloves.
You got some Asics?
Yeah, I fucking glove. I'll explain my cold gear. I have like I said, the pullover fucking hood thing with the mask built in, which is like pretty sweet. Fucking,
feel like
I
a
got
burglar.
gloves and I got like football tights underneath it. I
Oh,
call them
yeah.
football tights just so I don't
So
sound
they
like a
don't sound
pussy.
like tight
They're
tights.
tights, yeah.
Pantyhose.
Some legs.
And dude, I was walking today and I was like, man, these shoes aren't giving me the support I need. I was like, maybe I should get some Asics. I swear to God, I was thinking.
The transition is complete.
So here we are. Yeah, I just woke up, dude. I like went in the hospital. I was a fun guy, and I came out just like old and done.
Your next
Yeah.
car, your next car is gonna be a Subaru.
Yeah, yeah.
Then it'll be
so.
complete.
But I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a Tucson. I was like, this car payment's ridiculous. Who cares about a car? Like fucking, I'm like looking at like Tucson fucking leases, fucking when
Wait,
my lease runs
You
out.
yell at Leany, like, turn the light off in that room if you're not in there.
I cooked dinner before I came, like a fucking like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm probably gonna be hungry. I should probably eat dinner before I go. Fucking pussy.
No. Good
Uh,
stuff.
I got a gear grinder. It actually happened to me on the way here. When you're like in like white trash neighborhoods, and you go to like try to find like the water bottle, and you can't, and it's just like fucking all these energy drinks and Bang and Mountain Dew. Like white trash neighborhoods, they don't advertise water. Like
You have to ask
there's like
for it.
there's like one row of like fucking some ghetto ass water.
Giant
and
Eagle water.
Some giant eagle water that they fill up fucking in the fucking sink. I'm like, dude, this is like an issue here. Like fucking people need to drink water, and like a lot of it, and it's like jam packed with Diet Coke and Mountain Dew. Don't get me wrong, I love a nice Diet Coke, but like I cut it down like a couple a week.
Example
Dude, you
A.
can't, dude. If I let the wheels fall off on my Diet Coke addiction, I'm telling you, I'd be like 4 20 ounces a day if I wanted to, easy.
You
And I
Really?
feel
be
great.
doing Capri Sun
Dude,
numbers.
yeah, I love that feeling in my chest when it's fucking cold. It like
Fizzy-
burns.
fizzy, bubbly.
Yeah, and just like at the aspartame, like should not be in your body, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm here to wreck shit. Fucking. Maybe that's what got my colon now that I'm talking about it.
The rush
Oh,
of
fuck.
aspartame.
But yeah, I just don't understand like why they're just all these stupid fucking energy drinks. Like these it's like Starbucks like has like a fucking whole row of just like bullshit coffee, creamy fucking drinks that fucking give you diabetes. People fucking just must be buying the shit out of this garbage.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
$7 a drink.
Yeah, and don't
They're
get me
not
wrong.
even-
Like I'll dabble in like a Monster or a 5. I'm more of a 5-hour energy guy, so like I'm not.
I got Red Bull myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a Red Bull here. I didn't drink because we're drinking beers, but dude, I seen one in Giant Eagles called Adrenaline,
yeah.
and I'm like,
guys, just start selling the Adderall and let's get this over with.
I was down at
Yeah.
Dairy Mart in Hazelwood. They had this one called cocaine.
there is one called. You can buy it on Amazon.
Oh, really?
It's called. Yeah, I swear to God, it's called cocaine. It doesn't make you feel like cocaine, but it's just called that.
False advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
we're
let's
gonna
just,
need a sample
Mhm.
for next week.
Hey, do we need any new sponsors?
that'd be awesome if you could buy over-the-counter Adderall.
I
Yeah,
watched this
nice.
thing where they say that's like the same as meth. Adderall.
Yeah, I mean, I never smoked meth, and I've eaten some Adderall in my day, and I don't know how much more up you can get.
Yeah,
You
right,
know
right,
what I
right.
mean? It's it's limitless. It's fucking Adderall's limitless.
Oh yeah.
If you eat enough milligrams of Adderall, like you're
You're
gonna
hard
get
to explode.
you're gonna get some shit done, and you're gonna be able to drink a ton of booze.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's made for the golf course for sure.
Yeah, that's.
You,
Hey, what are you guys doing? Like, oh, we just played golf. Meanwhile, dudes drank fucking 15 beers and ate 30
Yeah,
milligrams
dude,
of
John,
Adderall. And then they're at like a fucking 2-year-old birthday party. Like,
Yeah.
Happy
yeah, you're fucking
Yeah.
going crazy.
yeah, you drink like 2 beers a hole. Like, what the fuck?
You know? Good times.
I can't wait till summer.
Oh,
Is
dude,
that
I
it?
got a gear grinder.
I thought you
It's
tried to go.
but on the side of my house, there's like I probably have like it's available for like 4 cars to park there, but no one ever parks there because it's like our side of the house. So it's just I park the truck there. My girlfriend parks in the driveway, but you just don't park in front of people's house. There's no reason for anyone to park there. Well, my neighbor started parking like I don't know if it's like his sister's car or someone. They've been parking like in front of my house, and he lives like catty corner, so it's not in front of his house.
So he doesn't respect you as a man.
So like, I think
That's his second
This just-
neighbor.
well, this just happened. Like this just started like Monday. I haven't seen him since, but like this just started like it was their Sunday, Monday, and today, and I haven't seen anyone over there. And like their cars aren't there.
They don't have
Which,
bricks
like,
in Munhall?
Yeah. But I'm like, dude, why would you park in front of here? You could have parked in front of your fucking house. Like, it's pissed me off. You know, it definitely did.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
it's a direct shot at you. He's taking over your land.
Yeah. I mean, no, but
Yeah,
there's
I
just
mean,
a
they're-
mutual.
He's saving the
respect.
parking in front of his house for his friends to come over.
Yeah, the people that matter, and you obviously don't.
Not on
I
that
will
list.
say this: the parking in front of his house was parked up, but if you go around the bend, they could park right there.
And they're
like,
still
on
in
that
front of their
side.
house, right?
Right. It's like not in front of his house. He could park on the side or in the back.
Okay.
Like you shouldn't be parking on the side of my house.
You know what? We should get some no parking signs up here, Z-Bird.
Yeah, you don't got no chairs or cones.
Cones. I
No,
got cones.
because I didn't mind because every Sunday like the church people park there and then they leave it and there's no one ever parked there. But this is the first time like someone's parked there.
So this car
Yeah.
doesn't even move.
What's that?
Does the car even move?
No, if I would have seen the
Oh, no,
person,
that's
I would have said
fucked
like,
up.
"Hey, do me a favor. I got company." I would have said anything like, just what I mean, park back over there. I wouldn't have, but they're not even home now, and that car's just sitting there.
So they
If it's
want a
sitting there tomorrow,
vacation.
if it's sitting there tomorrow, I'm getting fucking towed.
Are you sure
So
it's their cones, like their car, and like somebody in a jacket ride and just fucking leave it there? Did you like see them park it?
That's the thing. No, I don't. I didn't see them park it there. I didn't see them get out and park it there. But like that neighbor and the neighbor up, they have like once in a while like parked there overnight when the streets were full. So I assumed it was them. But this is a car I've never seen before. But I'm like, it has to be this dude's neighbor.
Did you look all through this car yet? Like, you see it's like a chick, a lady, just a couple hats laying in the
Nah,
back?
there's like a fucking hubcap missing. It's the windows are tinted. I can't tell.
That car might be.
it looks
jacked,
shit.
man.
Wait, is the
It looks
back
just
of it full
old.
of leaves on fire?
dude.
Dude,
speaking
Dude, hold
of,
on. I gotta stop the podcast right now. I just got a text about Jason Davis.
No, breaking news.
Breaking news, yes.
Someone just texted me and said, "Did you hear that Davis beat up Tootsie G's dad?"
No way.
Dude, I'm not kidding. This is from a reliable source.
What?
More to come next week.
Dude,
You gotta
more to-
investigate.
even-
Come next week.
The percentage of listeners that like even from Greenfield know we were talking about is probably like 5. So
Yeah.
this is definitely an off-air conversation, but like this could be a phenomenal story. It has to be, dude. And then like I gotta call my dad after this because there's no way in the world my dad wasn't like fucking.
Does Tootsie
I'm
G's
not
dad
saying-
live right near Davis?
He lives fucking at the bottom and like fucking yes. Everybody, yeah. My parents, Davis, Tootsie G's man. Dude, the nicknames we said during this episode are Tootsie G, Chance, Ears, and then there was like a
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
We just glanced by that, like.
Yeah, I just call them 40 years old, just calling dudes by their fucking white trash nicknames. Dude, that's crazy. We'll update the audience on that, but I can't imagine what happened there.
I had to break that news.
Tootsie G's dad is like old. Like Tootsie G's 39. So like,
Right.
His
so
dad.
we'll give his dad the benefit of that. They had him when he was 20.
My dad. Well, so my dad's about to be 69 right
Yeah.
now. I'm 39. So.
Right.
Yeah, so even if he was 20,
He's up here.
he's between 60 and 70 years old.
Yeah.
No doubt. And-
Yeah.
Dude. Oh Jesus.
Come on,
Davis
Jason.
might go to fucking
You're
jail.
better. You're better than that.
So you said shifty to remind me of my shifty neighbors. Fucking they I think I was right. They were squatting.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
fucking when all that shit was going down, somebody like boarded up like the business, and like it was always a weird business. It was like a head shop for a while, never really did anything. But so like the windows were boarded up and shit for a while, and no one's been down there. And then all of a sudden, these shifty characters show up and put a spider out their window, and they're always playing jams and the fucking. So the one day I fucking see like this dude fucking like taking all the screws out of the fucking wood, and he's like giving me like a weird look as I'm like going to my apartment, and I'm like looking around, and all their shit was just fucking out on the fucking curb.
Oh, they definitely
and
were squatting.
I was completely right. They were just fucking squatting there. So
Above
they-
Mike and Tony's?
behind it,
Behind.
yeah. So fucking yeah, they were definitely squatting there.
Either
And
that or they went there and,
and I think-
paid a fucking bill.
Yeah, I honestly think they were. I think they just went. I think
Just
this
took
dude
it
boarded
over.
up his shit. It was a pandemic. I'll deal with it later. He's like, it's a nice day out. Let me go check on the fucking rental down the fucking south side.
And all these goofs in
And
there
there's fucking
What the
15 fucking idiots living in this fucking house.
selling meth.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many homeless people down Southside. They probably like if one person fucking hung out at the head shop, knew they could go in there. There's a room and board for 15 people.
Yeah, well, I know shifty when I see it, and I was right.
You called
Good
that one.
call.
Yep.
Good call.
All
Well, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time of the year, and it looks like all the leaves are falling. Next, the snow comes, and then after that, when the winter clears, you're going to need everything pressure washed. That's why you need to call Rosado & Sons Landscaping, located in Greenfield. Phone number 412-521-9045. Make sure you call Rosado & Sons Landscaping before you call anyone else. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're going to bring it home. What would Greenfield do? Money line.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
What are the worst things you need to do when you move in with your boyfriend/girlfriend? I never lived with a boyfriend/girlfriend, but I'm getting dangerously close right now, and I think just like having to sleep with somebody else is a major adjustment. It gets real. There's a lot of heat. I give off a lot of heat. She gives off a lot of heat. It just gets gets hot.
And if they want to like cuddle with you all the time,
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I just really like don't touch me.
I'm a cuddler. I like to cuddle. I can't really cuddle too much right now because I'm still my stomach's still fucked up. But like, it's a lot of. It just gets hot quick.
How big's your bed?
It's a queen. It's not big enough.
Dude, when I first, Johanna first started sleeping at my house, I had like a twin.
Oh,
I was like,
guys, I've been there before.
I was up against the wall like half the night, like 'cause the wall was nice and cold.
But if it wasn't, if you didn't have a wall next to you, you'd be on the floor because you'd have fell out there.
And that's when when you're reaching for the wall, like it's fucking you're hot.
Yeah.
Dude. When you just like I need like my body temperature to come down. I'm gonna put my fucking hand on this fucking
when
window.
your bare back is against an acrylic painted wall, you're like, okay, we need to figure out
right.
how living
this isn't working.
Dude, I mean, I probably put up with that like 2 years.
Jesus Christ!
You got to get up to take a leak. You know what I mean? Crawl.
You got to jump over, and shit, and then jump back
Yeah.
over. Fuck that.
Yeah, fucking arm falling asleep. I mean, I've been there before, but that the twin bed is small, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
got a
I
king-
can
got
never
a
go
king
back.
And
No.
I don't have enough room, dude.
Do your kids come in your room?
No, they
That's
don't.
fucking huge. 'Cause
You know what? Sometimes the best thing is when Rosa goes in their room.
that'd be awesome.
And it's like me and my DO-double-G in a king-size bed. It's amazing.
So sometimes I wait, or a lot of the time I wake up in the middle of the night and I do this when she's not here too, and I just turn on the TV and wait till I go back to sleep. But I'm not gonna be a dick and turn on the TV in the middle of the night. So I go out in the living room and fucking lay on the couch, and it gets a nice little cold out there. I'm like, I'm like flirting with the idea with like separate beds.
Dude, like the Leave It to Beaver. That's the best thing, dude. Have two separate beds.
Separate beds, or dude, I even think like separate rooms is like the major move.
Then you're roommates though.
Yeah, you are. I don't think you could do separate rooms, but like separate beds.
Unless you have kids. Then mommy got the girls they don't feel good, they're scared. Mommy go lay with the kids.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Jack, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, me and Addie, we slept in the same bed for like 2.5 years, and it got to the point where like I kind of need a TV to go to sleep, and then like it would drive her nuts, and I snore, so it was like easier for me to like transition. Like, well, I'm just gonna hang out on the couch for a little bit, and then like she didn't really fight it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, she was like, "This ain't such a bad idea."
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, listen, like Leanie will come out and take a piss while like I'm out on the couch, and she doesn't say come back to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
She got the bed to her fucking self.
No,
Yeah, she's
exactly.
living a dream.
Dude, a 230-pound dude just got out of the fucking bed.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
She
it got-
starfishes in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it got a little cooler.
Yeah.
And she's not rolling down next to you. You know?
She's a little toaster oven herself. Though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Rosa, she runs hot, dude. I can't lay next to her. I start sweating and shit. It fucks me all up.
It's
Dude, what do you guys think about? I think like one of the hardest things for me was like I was like an only child, even though we didn't have cable and nothing. But like as I got older, I could watch whatever I wanted. The hardest thing for me was like learning to like split the TV time.
That's a good one.
That was like the hardest thing because it'd be like, and my lady's pretty lenient. She'll be like, you can watch your football, you can watch, but like in turn, you're gonna be watching Housewives. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna split it. Like you can't.
Which
is
is all phenomenal. So you're not really missing out. Like
I don't mind. Like Orange County, I'm in on it. You know what I mean? I'm sold. But like
Vicky's
some
a
of the
bitch.
other shows, I'm like. But that was like I think that was like the hardest thing for me. Like was getting adjusted to like splitting the TV time. But
see, I got the other end of that. Leanie never gives a fuck what. I'm like, hey, what do you want to watch? She's like, I don't care. And it's like, dude, like, well, I mean, do you want to like? I'm gonna leave this football game on, and it's like 36-6. Like, I'll still watch it, but like, I know, like, you got to be bored over there.
Yeah.
But like, she'll just be on like TikTok.
So, like, the hardest thing I was thinking about, the hardest thing when Rosa moved, like when we moved in together, I only had one bathroom in my house.
Yeah.
And like fucking sharing bathroom time
I'm gonna need my own.
with a woman
is just absurd.
I'm gonna need like when I buy a house, I'm gonna have to have like my own space downstairs.
That's why I
where
fucking built a bathroom in the basement, and now I fixed up the room.
Need a jerk off station.
Yeah, you need a masturbation station.
Yeah, no doubt. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna need your own space where you can put your shit. Because I come into the crib and I just like my keys are one somewhere, my fucking phone somewhere. Like I'm emptying my pockets.
Yeah, but dude,
it's going on the counter.
Try to get up for work. You get up for work. Oh, you're in the bathroom. I gotta take a shit, but you want to fucking. You're putting eye makeup on. Like, dude, you want me to shit in there with you? Because I will.
Yeah, and you don't want to. You don't want to be like. You don't want that.
No,
like,
not that early in a relationship.
Yeah,
like you're gonna find out I'm gross soon enough.
Right.
Let me go downstairs and handle my bathroom habits.
Yeah.
You handle your bathroom
and
habits
it's great
upstairs.
Because before kids, I'd go downstairs. After work with her, I'd take a fucking half-hour shit. I'd play on my phone, maybe make sweet love to myself, take a shower, and then 2 hours later, I'll see you. Now the kids are there. It's like fucking people knocking on a fucking door.
Oh yeah.
Kids need shit.
They do. Fucking crazy.
Kids need shit. I love that.
We put that on the t-shirt. Fucking last one. What do you own a ridiculous amount of? Like, so when you like, don't say toys because toys is a fucking. We covered that last week. But like when you just like go through your shit, like I probably have too much of this. Mine is socks. I have like my sock collection is just. It's stupid.
I was gonna say that, and then
are they all winners, or you got some old beat up ones you can't?
I got some old beat up ones I probably should. I got an old beat up pair right now that are like real comfortable that should not be on my feet.
Yeah,
and
I have like new ones in packages, but I don't want to throw the old ones away. So the new ones just sit there. The new ones are old.
Yeah. Dude, and I mean, it's cold outside. I was telling you about my winter gear that I forgot. I got like old man, like long socks.
Wool.
So, not wool because I'm walking them and you can't, like, they're tennis shoes, but just the old white pull up fucking joints, you know what I mean?
I wear those to work all the time.
Yeah, you have
cotton.
to.
They got to be cotton.
Right, yeah, for sure.
No fucking polyester in that.
But like fucking, I think Leanie's like throwing away socks. I think she's
Is
like,
she?
yeah, she like said, yeah, behind my back, which is like okay, I guess.
Somebody got to do it.
Someone
right?
got to. It ain't gonna be me. But she was.
My girlfriend caught me. I would buy socks instead of washing them. Like if I didn't have time, I'd be like, stop at Costco, pick up 10 pairs real quick, and she'd be like, "Why do you have all these socks?" It's like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely
Costco.
I'm definitely guilty of that myself, but like putting on a fresh pair of socks is one of the better feelings in the world.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to have enough money where I don't ever have to wear socks twice. That's
I
made it.
Nice,
you know what I mean? That's what I made it.
That's living.
Right. You
yeah,
know what
dude.
I mean?
If you get enough loot, which in reality it's probably swing it. Put on a fresh white
T-shirt. But who am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. To be like, oh,
yeah,
like king of the castle, like a camping. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm not gonna do it either. But in reality, it's probably not that. You already get that fucking done for $1,000.
Yeah, dude. A fresh pair of socks every time you put socks on, that'd be like fucking a small piece of heaven.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It's a lot of toe lint.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
A lot of toe.
Well, you could probably run them twice, like maybe 3 times.
Nah.
If you're balling though, once and done, dude.
Yeah, no. If you're gonna do it, it gotta be one and done.
Yeah, you go all the way.
Fuck, I'm thinking about how my socks feel right now. They feel like shit.
We're about to go to Costco right after this.
Dude,
One
I
dude
know,
from
like, for me, the weird thing that I got a bunch of that I didn't even notice until the other day, I was trying to straighten up the basement a little bit, is I got so many fucking screwdrivers. Like, I don't know why, but every time I
You
go down
steal
to
them.
Lowe's, I buy I'll buy a screwdriver. And I've accumulated, like, I'm not exaggerating, I probably have 150 screwdrivers.
Wait, are they all like flatheads though? So when you need a
They're
Phillips, you can't fucking find it.
They're Phillips heads. They're flat heads. They're the kinds with the little star bits in them.
Oh, okay.
But like, I just have like a ton of fucking screwdrivers.
What are you screwing all the time?
I don't. It was like one of them things. Like I used to like to go to Lowe's, walk around a little bit, and then like I'd pick something up, and I'd always buy like something stupid, and it would end up being like a screwdriver. I don't know what. I just like accumulated a ton of them.
Dude,
I don't have a screwdriver.
This
so
dude,
run one
if he
over.
works with you one day, you ain't gonna have a screwdriver.
Well,
Don't
that's
keep
where
your shit.
yeah,
He'll be like, yeah, let me use that screwdriver. It'll be in his pocket. Then you'll go take a piss in his basement. Like, oh, there's my 2 screwdrivers from work. So he's not buying them all.
old sticky fingers.
Old sticky fingers, yeah.
My guilty pleasure, stealing Rosato's tools.
I'll show him.
Oh fuck! Let's wrap this fucking podcast up.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This was our 1 year. Next week, we're going to have like a big 1 year show. But this was actually our 1 year anniversary. I wasn't able to be there, but the guys pulled through today and got there. I think we had a great episode for you. Make sure you support all our sponsors. Special thanks to producer Todd for doing a great job ever since we linked up with him about 8 months ago. Got us on the video and everything. And thanks for all your continued support. Everyone have a great week. And remember, Greenfield loves you.